Hey, Michael the Parrot Wizard here, and I've got a green cheek conure, and let me show you how to train a green cheek conure to come out of the cage. Could be several reasons why it might be difficult to get a green cheek conure out of the cage. There could be an older bird that's just not very good with hands and bites and can't take him out. Or green cheek is so eager to come out of the cage, he comes darting out and you can't even get your hands past him and he just whizzes right out before you can come up to him. So that's where some training tools come in. Right here, I've got a Parrot Wizard clicker and target stick, and I use these to do some training to teach him where I want him to go. The goal is for him to touch the tip of the target stick, and when he does that, I click the clicker and I give him a treat instead. Learn more about clicker target training and treats in some of my other videos. But I use my clicker and target stick first before I even try to take him out to direct him around the cage, to come touch the target stick and receive a treat. And this is just a fun game we play inside the cage, and I can get him to go to all different places. Can you come up on this perch and target? Great job. So with my target ability in place, I'm able to direct him where I want him to go. Can you come over here and target? Great job. There you go. Good. Great. And target over here. Great job. Target. Target. Good. Target. Good. Target. Good. Having practiced our targeting inside the cage, not only have we established a way to get him to follow the target stick where we want him to go, but we've also been able to get him to stay on a perch near the door. Rather than clinging to the cage door bars and come darting right out the moment we open the door, I'll be able to use my target stick not only to direct him where I want him to go, but also where I don't want him to go. I can direct him to stand on a perch ready to come out rather than cling to the door as I'm opening it and being in the wrong place or dart out before I'm ready to pick him up. So the target stick will be very useful for that. But not only this, the target stick will also be essential for getting him back into the cage. Don't take a green cheek conure out of the cage if you don't have a method for putting the bird back in. The last thing you want to be doing is chasing the bird around the room with a towel or with gloves because you have no way to pick up the bird to put it back in the cage. By doing that, that's going to break trust and make it harder to take the bird out next time. So instead, we're going to do our target training in the cage until it's fairly reliable so we have a way to both take the bird out of the cage as well as back in. Now that we're ready to start, let me target him over to the perch nearest the door. I call that the coming out perch. Great job. So now he's in position and I can open the door, but I'm not necessarily going to have him come out right away. I'll just do some targeting exercises through the door and still have him go both in and out. Good job. So by doing some targeting inside the cage, but with the door open, he's learning not to come darting out and also preparing how he's going to follow the target stick to go back into the cage. Very good. Eventually, I'll be able to target him to go onto my hand for coming out. I'll be able to target him onto my finger and start removing him from the cage. But rather than him taking him out, I'm going to immediately target him back inside. In this way, we're practicing coming out of the cage from early on. Target. Great job. Before long, with a lot of practice, we'll be able to take our conure out of the cage, do training and bonding outside of the cage, but also have a good and reliable way for going back inside. Target. Great job. This all helps find a common language and build a bond and trust and have a great relationship going forward. Be sure to subscribe and follow along All Parrots and visit allparrots.com for training supplies information to help you with your parrot training.